大家都知道南加电力公司有一个新的就是按使用时段计费的这个 program 啊，那有些人说我好像省了电费，有些人说好像反而更贵了，所以我们今天特别把南加电力公司的 Alex， 他是我们乐活50加的好朋友，他一直非常关注我们这些弱势的中老龄朋友的社团，所以他特别今天上线来跟大家更清楚的解释一下。他虽然讲英文，但是他等一下分享出来的资料是中文的，所以大家如果有问题也欢迎提出来。So go ahead, Alex. Thank you so much. Okay, you can start now.
Okay, well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you first of all, to Amanda, Susan, and the team for giving me an opportunity to spend some time with you today. I always enjoy coming to your meetings because everybody has so much energy. You guys are engaged and you guys are always really talking about information and resources and always keeping a positive attitude. So I'm really happy to be here with you today. I promise it's not going to be a long meeting. I'll keep it very brief because I know it's in the afternoon. But two things that I want to talk to you about. Some of it may be a reminder. You may have heard of this before, but in recent months, Southern California Edison has implemented a program that's called Time of Use, and it's, or as referenced, TOU. And the objective of this program is for customers to have more control of their energy costs with these rates, which is what you see on the left-hand side of the PDF that's on the screen. How do you do this? One of the things we want customers to be able to change in their lifestyle, if it's an opportunity, is for them to be able to look at how they use energy, right? And when you're in a time of use rate, depending on what rate you are and when you're using your energy, two things are happening. One, you're using cleaner energy, renewable energy, how it's referenced sometimes. And the other part is you're able to save money on when you use your energy. How does that work? So for example, if you're a person that you are home during the day and you have the opportunity to run your appliances like your washer, your dryer, your dishwasher earlier in the day before 4 p.m., you're using cleaner energy and you're paying a lower rate. If you can do that during the day, if you can do it after 9 p.m., you're in the same situation. You're able to use cleaner energy and you're paying a lower rate because you're using. What we want to avoid is for us to be using, and I say us because I apply this to myself as well, is we want to avoid using energy between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m., which is sort of the graph that you see in the bottom of that sheet. So as you can see, that red rectangle almost looks like a building. That's the time where, if possible, you don't want to use your appliances that use a lot of energy. You don't want to use your air conditioner because that's when energy is not as clean and you're going to be paying more to use your energy at that time. Now, we understand sometimes it's a little bit challenging, right? Especially with us living in California. We know that California, we have great weather almost the whole year. And sometimes it's a little bit difficult to be at home on a July afternoon when it's about 90 degrees and it's 5 p.m. So with what I just said, sometimes customers are like, Alex, how do you want me to be at home when it's 5 p.m., it's 90 degrees, it's July, and you're telling me not to turn on my air conditioner? The key word here is do what you can. So some of the things that I do at my home is, if I'm at home during the day, I turn on my air conditioner, I close my blinds, and I make sure that I block windows that have a lot of sun coming in, so that way the house can stay fresh. Around 3-4 p.m., when it's getting to that on-peak period, I turn off my air conditioner. I'm not using it, but the house is pretty much fresh if it's gonna be a little bit warm. Now, I understand some of these changes may be a little bit challenging because maybe you're only at home between 4 and 9 p.m. and that's when you can do that stuff. and that's fine. Then what we want you to do is look at the rates that are available for you. Identify, what is the best plan that's gonna save you the most amount of money based on your lifestyle. And the way to go about that, and on the PDF here, I believe it's on the second page. If you scroll down or go to the next page, it shows you, some, perfect right there, thank you. It shows you tips and tools on how to control your energy. It also highlights where you can go to the website to be able to, first of all, log in. And then you will go where it says, look at your rate plan tool, which is information you'll get after the meeting. And what we did is we look at your energy usage for the past 12 months. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I go log in and it says, all right, Alex, in the last 12 months, you paid a total of $500 in 12 months. It's an example. However, if you select this different plan and you keep using energy the way you've been using it, you'll be able to pay $400. So I'm saving $100. So I have the option to say, actually, you know what? I do want to go to a different plan because I'm going to use energy the same way I've been using it. So I want to save myself $100 in the long run. Now, what happens if those 12 months pass and instead of paying the $400 like the system estimated, your bill is actually more? So what we have in place is called a bill protection. Think of it as an insurance, meaning, let's say instead of paying $400, me, Alex, for 12 months, my energy usage ended up being $600. I'm gonna be like, what happened? I thought I was gonna be only paying $400. Now it actually went even higher. What bill protection does, and that's on the page that you have there on the left-hand side, it covers the difference, meaning that difference of $200 between 4 and 6, bill protection is gonna cover the cost of that. I'm not gonna be responsible for it. So it's a benefit that comes with you transitioning. You don't have to select it. You don't have to pay extra for it. It's already part of your time of use transition. Now, I know that some of this stuff may be a little bit confusing if you're hearing it for the first time, or maybe you've heard it multiple times and it's still confusing, which makes perfect sense. On our website, sce.com, or any of the links that you're gonna see on the PDF that's on the screen, if your preferred language, if you're comfortable in looking at the information in English, it'll be there. However, if you prefer the information in Chinese, you can actually, when you go to the website, if you're looking at your screen and you go to the upper right-hand corner, you're gonna see the option to select Chinese. You'll click on Chinese, and all the information on the website is gonna get translated to the selection of the language that you pick. I know my parents prefer their information in Spanish, so when they go to the website, they usually click on Spanish and everything gets translated for them, and they feel a little bit more comfortable reading a language that they're more comfortable. So I wanted to share that that's something we have on the website. With time of use transition, again, it's an optional program. You are not required to switch over to time of use. Some of you probably already received a letter that said, hey, time of use, it's gonna be available for you. And that's the type of communication that goes out. It's either a letter or an email, depending on how you like to receive the information from Southern California Edison. Once you select the time of use, let's say by the 3rd month, you're like, I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like the rate. I want to go back to my old rate. You can do that. It's at no cost. You can actually switch twice in 12 months. Meaning if within those 12 months that you selected a rate, you feel that you're not content, you're not happy with what you're seeing, and you reached out to an Edison personnel to walk you through it, and you still want to go to your old rate, you're more than welcome to do so. So the main keyword here is it's optional. It's not mandatory. It's optional for you to help us use more renewable energy and to help you pay a lower rate if you're able to use your appliances before 4 p.m. or after 9 p.m. Okay? So with that said, I want to go to the other PDF, which is the Community Resource Guide. And that will be the last thing I'll be presenting on for today. I don't know if there are any questions on what I just presented. We can obviously answer them now, or we can answer them at the end of my presentation, which will be in a few minutes.
Okay, Alex, thank you. Let's answer the question in the chat room right now. And Stephanie, you can switch to the PDF with the community resources provided by Alex earlier. Can you, Stephanie?
Yes, let me.
Okay, thank you. So Alex, let me read those Chinese questions in English for you.
Thank you.
Several people thought after the TOU, their bill went up. So does that mean they didn't follow the 4 to 9 p.m. Suggestion, or it happened?
So there's a few things that could happen. One of them, it could have been that their energy usage, their behavior changed, meaning they started using energy more than what they did before. Two other things that could have happened is there was an increase in rates that is not part of time of use. So all of Edison customers, by the Public Utilities Commission, the rates increased, and that happened, I believe, at the beginning of the year. So that's part of a little bit of the confusion that's been going on. And that's why I reached out to you, so we can, speak to the community and clear that up. And I can send you an instruction on how to read the bill that kind of shows you if it's time of use or if it's due to one of the rate increases that just happened.
Oh, that's wonderful. 所以我翻译一下哈，就是 Alex 的意思是说，是有人发现转成 TOU 之后没有降反而升。那有可能就说，有人说我也是都 follow 啊，4点到9点我不用这个空调啊，我不洗衣服啊，我不用这些大的电器啊，但是我的账单好像并没有降。那如果你们发现这个情况的话呢，其实你们是可以直接去跟 SCE 联络。Is there any number they can call to reach SCE about their bills?
Yeah, so on the first spreadsheet, the TOU fact sheet, let me look at it myself. I thought we had a phone number there. I'll send you the phone number. My apologies.
Okay,
I didn't know that one, so I'll send it to you. But yeah, there's somebody you can speak with that can help you and explain it to the customer.
So SCE always provide Chinese translation, right? You have Chinese customer service. Yeah, SCE 都有讲中文的客服人员，所以你不要担心打电话去是讲英文的，他有中文电话啊。那 Alex 稍后会给我，然后我会分享给大家。那这个我看 ，Let me see what else they have a question about. Okay, I think they just want to know, how they need to sign up for the bill protection plan, or it's just automatically enrolled.
It's automatic. So if the customer decides to, once they get the time of use letter and they say, you know what, I want to go to a different time of use rate, once they select it, the bill protection is added automatically. There's nothing the customer has to do. So what we're doing on our end, we're following the bill. So at the end of those 12 months, we compare and we say, did Alex end up saving money or did he end up paying more money? If I paid more money, then we apply bill protection and the difference gets covered.
Yeah, I think I did receive that with my bill. Is that right? To talk about my usage. Is that like a monthly or it's just periodically I will receive that?
The analysis of what you're paying, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of your bill. So you will always have that in your bill.
OK， 所以每一次其实我们收到 SC 的账单，它上面都有写说，你这个月的用电量是怎么样。那常常我们觉得好多英文字不想看啊，其实稍微看一下，你会看到它会有一个比较，它是一个像 bar 一样的，让你看说我这个月用多少，或者我去年的这个月份的时候用了多少，你自己去比较一下就知道你的电费是对还是不对哈。如果发现账很多的话，其实应该赶快去跟 SCE 联络。Yeah, I was telling them if they sense, there's a big jump or, on their bills, they should call SCE immediately, right? To find out what happened. Yeah. I think there's another question about, can we review our usage for the year? You have not changed your system, so we can figure out ourselves.
Yes, so the link is on the PDF, the first one we reviewed. And once a customer goes in and they log in with their user ID and password, it allows you to look at your usage for the previous year. But if you are a person that you like to review your usage every month, my dad likes to do that, you can also do that. And it'll say, okay, your usage for this month is this. So it also gives you an opportunity to look at your bill, your most current bill, and it shows you, month over month, if you're going up or if you're going down or if you're staying the same. So yes, as a customer, you have the ability to do that.
Okay, sounds good. I think the next question is about the solar panel. One person is asking, is the solar panel going to be helpful to reduce the bills?
I can't speak on solar panels because we're a electricity provider, although it may sound the same. But what I can do, Amanda, is we do have resources on our website because it's a question that gets brought up a lot, which makes sense, right? So I'll send you some information on resources. And also, if you want to get a little bit more, who you can go ask about solar panels, because there's a lot of people out there that lie to people and say, get solar and pay no money. And then in 3 months, they get a bill for like $1,000. So I'll give you that information so you can pass it along.
Thank you. So are we ready to share the PDF about the community resources at this time?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, you can start now.
Thank you, Amanda. So when I logged into the call, I want to say it was a lady named Lily. She said something that made a lot of sense, and it's something that I'm a firm believer in, that even though COVID has, quote unquote, almost gone away, it's sort of like a wave, right? You have all these things that are bringing up and, people are being impacted. So how does that apply to the utility? So with Edison, we understand that COVID has had impacts on people. I personally know people that they are still trying to find a job that used to pay what they used to make. Individuals that are dealing with situations where, this month, do I pay my electric bill? Do I pay my gas bill? Or do I use it for groceries? Or do I buy less groceries because gas is so expensive? So our lifestyle, our environment is completely different. And a lot of it has to do with COVID. So with Edison, we have programs that are available to assist customers that are struggling, customers that are just, needing that financial assistance. So I like this page because it gives you a summary of all the different programs that are available. A couple of the programs that I want to highlight is the first ones that you see, discounted rate programs. It's our Care and Fairer programs. These are programs for customers that are eligible to receive this benefit, and it's customers that are considered low income. You can go to the website and you can apply, and customers that are approved based on income guidelines, they can receive up to a discount of up to 30% off of their electric bill. So that's a huge help, right? Especially if, there's all these other things going on, you definitely want to look at that. Another program that's available, it's the one that's right below, Energy Assistance Fund. So this program is available to assist customers with a one-time assistance of $100. So as opposed, if for some reason you just need a little bit of help, this is another great program that you can apply for. And then the third program that's also available that I always like to highlight is the Medical Baseline Program. This is a program for individuals that have electric powered medical equipment at home. And if this equipment needs to be plugged in for energy, let's say a lot of the times, if it's plugged in, what's happening? You're using energy, right? Meaning your bill can probably go up. So if you're a person that has medical equipment that needs to be plugged in, please look into this program. And the benefit of this program is, once approved, knowing that you have this medical need, you will be put on a different rate. Meaning since we know you're going to use more energy because of a medical condition, because of your equipment, the rate you're going to pay for electricity is going to be a lot lower than what you normally pay. So please look into it. And then last but not least, the last program that I have is it's payment arrangement and extensions. Again, COVID has impacted a lot of people. Sometimes people weren't able to pay their bills for months, and that's just what happened. Please reach out to us because we have payment options available so that we can work with you. I'm gonna be completely honest and very respectful. Don't be embarrassed. This stuff happens to anyone. If you are someone or if you know someone that needs this help, just call us so we can help you out. Don't let it pass, because the more it passes, the worse it gets, right? So just call and say, you know what? I haven't been able to pay my bill because of COVID. How can you guys help me? And we'll put you on a payment plan. The one thing we want to avoid, and we will do whatever it is that we can to avoid, we don't want to turn off electricity, and we won't, because we know that our customers are in time of need right now. So reach out to us so that we can help you out. And then, look at the rest of the spreadsheet. I'm not going to go into the detail. Into the fact sheet. But it gives you information on different programs. It gives you the website, and it also gives you the phone number where you can call. And like Amanda was saying, we do hire phone representatives that speak various languages. Chinese is one of them. So when you call, please ask for somebody to help you in Chinese so that we can help you out. And if for some reason you're struggling getting somebody on the phone, or you're just confused, you don't know where to start, please reach out to Amanda, and she has direct access to me, and I will do whatever it is that I can to help you out and make sure we put you in touch with the right people. And that's all I just wanted to share, Amanda. I don't know if we have any additional questions that came through.
Yeah, that's amazing. Let me explain a little bit in Chinese to the audience. 我们谢谢 Alex 他分享这个 Edison 他现在在 provide 的一些program 啊，他特别是针对这个 COVID 的这个影响，就是现在面对这个 COVID 之后，其实有一些 impact 陆续都出来了，特别这个又有这个通胀的问题。所以他特别 highlight 了，今天这个看不清楚没有关系，这个都会放在我们的 website 上面，我们也会分享出去，我们在这个 weekend 会寄出去一份我们的这个电子报，里面就会包括这看很清楚了。所以第一个就是这个折扣，有一个是折扣的费率计划然后每一个后面都有一个电话号码。很多人说我不会讲英文怎么办？没有关系，刚刚 Alex 特别说了，打电话就是说 Chinese please， 就讲 Chinese please， 他们马上就会帮你接给这个讲中文的人。那刚刚 Alex 就特别 offer 了一个给我们乐活50加的特别哈，就是说如果说你真的说一直想要找这个 SCE 帮忙，我有问题，我有困难，我这个家里在用一些这个医疗用电很费电，我怎么样去参加这个 special 的这 discount rate， 都找不到人的话，就来找乐活50加，你就发邮件给我们 info@happy50plus.org 可以在微信上找我们，就在微信上找我们，我会 personally 把你的 information pass 给 Alex 会很快的帮你们解决问题，因为我们跟 SCE 是很长期的这种 community partners 所以我们一直在做这种 reach out 的 program， 去帮助在这个南加州的这些华裔的中老龄朋友所以大家如果有这个困难的话，不要客气就一定要这个想办法把这个问题解决掉。然后 Alex, I think I have one more question. I got a few requests about the used appliance exchange program. Is there any similar program currently offered by SCE? If they have like used large appliances they want to exchange for newer one?
Yes, we do. And on the last PDF that was on the screen, you don't have to bring it up, but it's called the Energy Savings Assistance Program. So what this program is if you have old appliances that use a lot of energy, you can call this program, and what happens is a approved contractor goes to your home, looks at your appliance, and then will make the decision if it can be replaced for a newer one that's more energy efficient. So I actually had a relative that took advantage of the program. She had a second refrigerator in her garage, old refrigerator. she called and they went and they took the old one and they gave her a new one. Now, it's not a stainless steel with 2 doors. It's not one of a fancy one, right? But it's a newer unit that you can replace. And there's a list of appliances that are eligible. So if you go to the website on the link, it'll show you a list of appliances that are available. So if you're a person that you've been thinking of replacing your appliances and you've had them for a while, please look into the program because it's literally free. You don't have to pay anything if eligible. So please, yeah, it's a huge opportunity for a lot of customers that sometimes they don't take advantage of. And my understanding, next year in 2023, they are going to be changing the program guidelines. I don't know what they're going to change them to, so take advantage that it's there right now.
Oh, okay. Let me explain in Chinese. 我刚刚请教了那个 Alex， 就是很多人在问旧换新的这个电器是不是 SCE 有这个 program？ 因为旧型的电冰箱，特别是电冰箱非常费电，但是很多人冰箱用不坏，那旧的冰箱就放在 garage 用，很多人都是这样。那但是那个非常的费电。所以现在呢 SCE 刚刚请问他 Yes 他们有一个 program 叫 Energy Saving Assistance Program， 在刚刚他那个中文的里面也会有电话号码，我们这个都会公布在我们的网站上或者发邮件给大家，所以大家注意看，打电话去，然后呢他们会派这个他们自己找的这些专家来看一看说你这个是不是合格，合格之后他就会帮你换一个新的。当然你不要想说有那个什么不锈钢的这个很漂亮很 fancy 的电冰箱，但就是换一个新的省电的电冰箱，我想这是最重要的。那他也特别提醒大家，在2023年的时候，就他知道这个 program 的这个计划的这个合格条件可能会被调整，所以他建议大家，如果你家里有这个需要的话，赶紧在2022年，就是今年就去 take advantage of this program。大家听明白了哈 ？Okay, thank you so much for sharing us. So any other questions I missed?我想那个 Stephanie 也有打了一些这个 link 哈 ，Susan 也打了一些我们的联络的信息，在 chat room 里面。那如果现在
那个 link 是我们网站上可以找到今天的所有的资讯，包含从刚刚讲的按时段计费费率这一块，到后面刚刚更多的这些省钱的资讯。那这些 PDF 所有的资讯我们都已经放在这个网站上面，所以大家可以直接点那个链接，可以直接上去看。
Okay, thank you. Alex, before I let you go, because the ending will be the raffle, I'll let you go, before the raffle start. So is there anything you want to say before I let you go?
Just thank you very much for the opportunity. This is the fun part of my job where I can share all this information. And like I told Amanda, please, and she knows, anything that you guys need, please reach out. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And if I may not always have the answer, but I'll look for the answer and get you the adequate resources. So thank you again and have a good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for coming.
谢谢。
Yeah, 我们非常感谢这个 SCE 的 Alex， 他一直非常帮助我们这个华裔社区，我们也很开心。好，那现在呢，我们要抽奖了。我们现在